Hello and welcome to Catholic Current. We are coming to you from Baltimore, Maryland, where the bishops of the United States have gathered for their plenary assembly. This is the second and final day of the public session. Bishop Elias Sedan and Archbishop Borys Gudziak led table discussions among the bishops about celebrating the 10-year anniversary of Laudato Si in 2025.
It can be tempting to let care for creation become less prominent. The response, I believe, is found in Laudato Si itself. Everything is connected. Because creation is related to everything human, our efforts around Laudato Si need not be weighed down by many new programs and tasks. Rather, Laudato Si can be integrated into our core mission of evangelization.
Bishop Timothy Sr. spoke about the important work of the Catholic Campaign for Human Development. What would you say to somebody who's wondering whether to give, how much to give to the collection this Sunday?
I just say be as generous as possible. We have so many demands on our lives and so many opportunities, but this is really an extraordinary opportunity, especially at a time when a lot of people in our country are really suffering, really hurting financially. Cities in particular and are really struggling in neighborhoods, and also those in other settings as well. On the border of the United States, for example, and in other parts of the country where there's a lot of rural poverty. CCHD is working in so many of those communities across the whole United States, and our contributions, our generosity, can translate into real action and real transformation as we live our faith, we express our faith by engaging with those most in need. We recognize in someone who comes to us in need the face of Jesus Christ. And we respond to his presence in them through our generosity.
The chairman of the committees on Catholic education, pro-life activities, and laity, marriage, family life, and youth discussed the teaching of Dignitas, Infinita.
I stand before you, brothers, along with my two brothers, all of us chairmen of committees, because we believe that this document, Dignitas Infinita, is of extraordinary importance, allowing us to speak as a bishops' conference with a united and consistent voice across a whole range of issues addressed by Catholic social teaching. We really believe its publication is a kind of kairos, and that we should not miss the opportunity.
In our Catholic schools, whether parish or secondary, even university, we want our young people to understand that the incarnation of Jesus Christ changed everything, and that the Church's social justice tradition is rooted in the nature and dignity of the human person, the desire to serve the poor and those on the margins as an expression of love for the person of Jesus, whose image they bear. We know that we want our students to view the Church's teaching on sexuality as an expression of this deeper understanding of the human person, and not simply just a set of rules to stand in opposition to our popular culture.
Dear brothers, as we know, recent campaigns and elections and state ballot initiatives have shown that abortion continues to be debated within our nation, and sadly, many states continue to enshrine abortion in their state constitutions. While we are able to celebrate a few recent victories, we know that we still have so much work to do in protecting the unborn, safeguarding the sacredness of all human life, and the dignity that belongs to every person as a child of God. Our work is not only to change laws, as you know, but to change hearts and to change minds, to inspire and to inform. And we believe that Dignitas Infinita certainly helps us in carrying out that work.
Bishop Seitz spoke to the bishops about the Church's ministry to migrants and refugees.
In light of current events, I would like to begin my comments by reading from a statement released by the conference's administrative committee in March 2022, which I think offers a salient articulation of our Church's consistent and steadfast teaching. Quoting, "Some may question why and how the Church supports refugees and migrants, regardless of race, creed, or choice or color. But the simple truth is that Christ identifies with those in need. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink, a stranger, and you welcomed me. This means that when people are hungry and knock at our door, we feed them. When they come to our door cold, we clothe them. And when someone who is a stranger comes, we welcome him or her. The church does this everywhere she exists. We do this because this is what Christ calls us to do.
Thanks for joining us for this edition of Catholic Current. From Baltimore, Maryland, I'm Mara Moser. See you next time.